As we approach what would have been the 51st anniversary of Roe versus Wade, we need to have a theme in 2024 as we now enter the second full year since the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade. And that theme is very simple. It's not complicated. It is much needed in our cynical culture and in our culture that's so full of fear, especially when it comes to abortion. And that theme is thank you. Thank you. Thank you to God for orchestrating this to where we got rid of this horrific law. America has spread abortion throughout the world. America was a superpower for abortion, and yet America is the one to overturn Roe v. Wade and send shockwaves to so many other countries around the world, particularly those in the West, to send a message that you don't have to live with this garbage. You don't have to live in a culture that says the only hope for a woman, the only hope for a baby, is to divorce the most sacred bond in our humanity, a mother and a child, and to kill that baby. What a dark way to live, and the overturning of Roe v. Wade gives such hope to so many other countries. So thank you to God for that happening. Thank you to the Supreme Court. They didn't have to overturn it. How many times have we been disappointed in the Supreme Court? How many times have we thought they're going to get there, but they're not really going to do it, and they let us down? They did not let us down. So thank you to the Supreme Court, and thank you to all the pro-lifers who didn't live to see this day but made it happen. Those who didn't get to celebrate with us in June of 2022 when we saw this historic day. So many people thought they would never live to see the overturning of Roe v. Wade. And in fact, a lot of people didn't live to see the overturning of Roe v. Wade. And so we say thank you. This was one of the greatest days in the history of our country. I wish as we go through this anniversary, as we enter a new era in the pro-life movement, a post-Roe era, an era where we no longer have to tiptoe around and say, well, maybe one day we can vote in a president that could put enough justices on the court so that if we get the right case, then maybe it'll go to the Supreme Court and just maybe they'll overturn Roe v. Wade. Those days of desperation and patience and disappointment are gone. We finally had our victory, and the overturning of Roe with the Dobbs case was that victory, and it's a victory that we need to continue to celebrate. So many people, too many, even many pro-life people, certainly pro-life politicians, walk on eggshells when abortion comes up, and we don't need to do that. In a post-Roe America, we need to come to this with a disposition of victory. We are winning. And thank God that over the years of the pro-life movement, so many people did not sit and just wait for Roe v. Wade to be overturned. They got to work. That's why pregnancy resource centers outnumber abortion providers 5-1. That's why Generation Z is one of the most pro-life generations ever at their age. That's why things like 40 Days for Life have spread like wildfire at the local level to now we're ready to take on the many challenges in a post-Roe America. We all know we're not making abortion illegal in New York or New Jersey or California. We hope and pray that that happens. But this becomes about hearts and minds. It becomes about you. Thank you to God, and thank you to the Supreme Court that now we don't have to wait for the overturning of Roe. It is our responsibility where we live to reach those women seeking abortion, get in front of them, share with them the real alternatives that we have to offer as a pro-life movement, and give them the love of Jesus Christ so that they choose life. That is the battlegrounds. It is now market-driven, and market-driven in the pro-life movements means changing hearts and minds. Yes, for those women seeking abortion. Yes, for when they're around the men who are there pressuring a woman to have an abortion. And yes, even for the abortion workers who are doing an abortion. It is market-driven. And that market is hearts and minds. And we know that we win hearts and minds because we win on Calvary. And so this January, as we get more into 2024, know that it is not up to someone else to end abortion where you live. It is up to you. And if you make that ultimate New Year's resolution, the grace will be sufficient. We have seen record number of abortion facilities close since the overturning of Roe, and we're going to see many, many more. It doesn't matter how loud the other side gets. It doesn't matter how insane they get with demanding abortion through all 40 weeks and denying health care to little babies who survive an abortion. They can go as crazy as they want, but we believe in science, we believe in human nature, and ultimately we believe in God and the human heart. And that needs to be our focus. If we block out all the noise, if we come to this with a disposition of victory, if we know that we win in the end and we act like it, God will be there to give us the grace to save more babies, to close more abortion facilities, and to end abortion in this new era, an era that we need to be extremely grateful for. God bless you.